And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Jeffrey, Colonel, what is up, guys? And today we are out in the SCS Volvo VNL 780. And we are running one of the, units to call it an accessory mod for the Volvo. And we also have the new custom 53-foot trailer from Imperator 3 version 1.6 has dropped. And you guys might be wondering, what's the difference? Well, right there on the reefer, we do have some additional lights. And let me do a little bit of a cam view here so you can see something else that has been added to the trailer. Hey, Multi Tomcat there on Mixer, what is up? And right here is the other. We've got the addition, instead of having a reflector on that ICC bar, there is now an option for lights. So right now we are sitting here in Nogales, Arizona, and our first load is going up to Farmington, and because I pretty much paused the game, my dashboard is not working. So give me one moment here, let me get my game restarted here very quickly so that will work again. I pretty much hate when the game does this, and this is actually a side effect of DX11, to be honest with you, because it hasn't happened any time previously. I didn't even see your first message, Colonel, to be honest with you. Apparently restreamed, I don't see the first couple of messages. Alright, there we go. Now I've got my dashboard working again. That's exactly what I need. So, instead of sitting here in Nogales, let's get moving down the road. Another one of the features of the custom 53-foot trailer is on the trailer corners on the top, you now have the option to add flags. So I don't have that option there, so yeah, I think that kind of looks a little stupid. Oh, life has been good so far, Colonel. Not too bad. How about for you? I feel bad for that guy in that Mustang in front of us. He's going to be getting wet. Yeah, my thoughts exactly on that one, Colonel. That's why I'm not using them. Apparently I was supposed to turn back there. No harm, no foul. We'll just go in there and turn around. Apparently, I am blind today and cannot pay attention to a GPS. Hey, Mike, how's it going today? Hey, it's the weekend. I am being awesome like a possum. Los Santos Police Department, huh? Now let's see if I can make the right turn. and my chat window is blocked right now. I can only see part of that window because stupid me didn't click on it, so OBS is behind it. Whoops, and I do know if I exit, let me go ahead and do this. I am going to get that fixed here, guys, because otherwise messages are going to be getting cut off. Give me one moment. I'm going to hop out of the game one more time so I can get this fixed. Yeah, that's another problem with DX11. If I Alt-Tab and go back into the game, yeah, I'm going to have no dashboard again. So that is why I'm exiting. Well, that's what vacation is for, Mike, is for you to be as lazy as possible. Alright, now we can get our butts moving here. Vacation was not too bad. The only sucky part was sitting in a car for 36 hours. Went to Las Vegas. Yeah, the only sucky part was Interstate 70 at the Vail Pass was closed on the way back home, so we took a nice little detour through Colorado. No, I did not drive the whole time. Yep, he was actually down south when I was in Vegas. The closest that we've got was I was on the way home. We had to partially go through Kansas, and he was in, I believe, Arkansas at that time. Usually 3 to 4 weeks, and then comes home for 5 days. Oh, great, we got a detour. Well, guess what? I am not going way out of my way, so we're kind of going through this. here's the problem. Some stupid flatbed driver decided not to chain down their load of pipes and dumped them. Yeah, but there's, even though it's not dark outside, there's a look at the lights. They're just regular lights that you would find on a trailer. Nothing special about them. No turn signals, no brake lights. And I do need to fix one thing here, because I was playing around with my graphics settings today, and I had the brightness a little bit lower than where I actually need it. That's better. As I had mentioned in yesterday's stream, I've got a brand new 27-inch 144Hz 1 millisecond gaming monitor. I am still getting the colors calibrated, so that's why my brightness was off just a little bit. It's going from a 24 to a 27. It's quite a big difference, but I am enjoying it. And when you drop $250 on a new monitor, you kind of, I mean, I'm gonna take it. It was time for an upgrade anyway. Not that my 24s were bad, but yeah, I wanted something a little bit bigger. Hell, I'm 46 years old. My eyesight is nowhere near what it used to be. Out in the middle of nowhere, running on this with DX11, VSync is disabled. This monitor is G-Sync compatible by default, so yeah, I do have that option turned on. Right now my FPS is fluctuating anywhere between 125 and 140. Do I have to? I'm not sure if anyone else has noticed this, but it seems like the traffic, with the exception of a little more on the AI accident side, it seems to be a little bit better. The trucks actually are now doing the speed limit on the interstates and on most of the roads. Of course, they still slow down for turns like this, but it definitely seems that they are behaving quote-unquote better, if that would be a good term to use. No specific date, Mike, but I am thinking sometime by July. Well, end of June, early July. And let me get something else turned off here. There we go. Which one is it? I can't remember. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering why that was so dark. And again, that's from me messing around with my graphics settings. And underneath the hood, we do have a Volvo D13, 600 horsepower. Or is that the D16? Hell, I can't remember. And this looks like quite the cluster app going on here. There will be a blog post once it's released from SCS. The beta updates, they're posted on the SCS forums. So like right now the current game version is 1.35.0.103. If your section for betas is that drop down is changed to none, opt out of all betas. Once you get an update for the game, pretty much you will know that 135 is then fully implemented. Oh, sunsets and sunrises in the game look so much better on DX11. Roger that, Zach. I normally don't download truck mods from third-party mod websites anyway. That is correct, Steve. And do you know how to enable it? Oh, that is one gorgeous view right here in this canyon. with how big that 135 is, for some odd reason later this year, if we do get a 1.36, more than likely I can see that as being a maintenance update with very few features added. About the only truck mods that I would buy, Zach, would be from John Ruda, and that's it. RTA, I mean, I'm not an Aussie guy, so I don't want cab overs. And even though he has an older Western Star on there, I am not sure if it's even updated anymore. Or was it RTA that did the 4900 or the 4800? Come on, get that grocery getter going. And I love that ice may be present on roadway sign, and we don't even have ice in the game as of yet. If you guys see that steering wheel moving like it is, it feels like that there is a rut in the left-hand tire area that's pulling me to the left. Yeah, I heard the Peterbilt was just released. Welcome back, Colonel. Oh yeah, he still mods and throws on that Creative Commons BS and thinking it's alright. No it isn't. Yeah, that's not the first time I've heard of him ruining a mod. This here is some backcountry trucking. There ain't nothing around for miles. And when it comes to the 377, I'm just going to stick with Guido and Half-Fast Gaming because they're doing the best job on that trick for sure. Typical Cyrus the Virus there. Yeah, I saw that and I was wondering what that was referencing to. I guess now we know. I wouldn't doubt it there, Zach. And also, this might be pure speculation, but version 1.36, if we do get Utah later this year, that is pretty much going to take out California. If you're, say, in New Mexico or Arizona, you're going up to Oregon. So I could definitely see the next signage update being in Nevada and not California. No point in sticking behind Wally World when they don't know how to drive. Not unless he pays for the mod. And even if the mod is locked, there are ways to unlock it. I wouldn't be surprised. just kind of wonder where they're going to have us park in Farmington. Is it going to be the one right next to the building, or which actually is going to lead into a dock, or is it going to be the other one? Oh, 352 is a cab over, isn't it? One thing, I still haven't seen the street sweeper as of yet, but one thing I would like to see in AI traffic would be a heavy haul wrecker. So, and even if they're pulling a truck behind them, that would be sweet. And then take all the credit from RTA. Roger that. Whoops, I guess I didn't stop at that red light. I thought I was gonna make it through. No big deal there, that's for sure. Welcome back. Probably more used packaging and whatnot here, but not that big of a deal. We're gonna run over to page Why Not. And we're gonna go down here to Shiprock and then probably hit US 64 and run that over into Arizona. not sure if anyone else is noticing in DX11 that things look so much better. I mean, there's definitely the performance boost. So everyone, if you're on DX11, everyone's going to get that. But for me, just the way that the textures are and the way things appear seems so much better than DX9. Do we get the bypass or do we gotta pull in? That figures. Now with that 80,071 pounds, most states, they're just going to let you go because that 71 pounds is going to burn off in the weight of fuel. And in case you are wondering, a gallon of diesel weighs about 7 pounds. Wow, now I am surprised right there. Those trucks normally in previous versions, in my experience, would slow down to about 25 miles an hour and then merged. That guy actually merged at 40, so if that's the way it's going to be, thumbs up SCS, way to fix it. Hey Derek, how's it going today? Thanks for joining in on the live stream. Just a load of used packagings on the wagon right now. 41,000, well, empty pallets. I thought it was packaging. 41,000 pounds, well, nearly 42,000, we'll just call it that. I'm going over here to the Walbert Inn page. Hey Matt, how's it going today? We've got the up and down and side to side motion now. The only thing that we're missing is back and forth. I don't know of any driver who has had their driver's seat, the back and forth motion, locked, because otherwise, yeah, it gets quite bumpy. I know at least when I drove, I always had that back and forth movement on there. Hey, Tom, how's it going today? Yes, I am loving 135 so far also. And once I get all the kinks worked out of DX11, this game is even going to be more amazing. They are in the game. I have not seen one as of yet. And if I have seen it, I wasn't paying attention and totally missed it. Where do they want it? Alright. Blindside it is. Oh, the jet van is going to get a whole ton of use in Oregon and Washington. Hey, Stingray, what's up today? Alright, and this is going to be my goal right here, or get out and look. I might need to do this again once I get a little bit closer, but just to give an idea here of what I do need to do. Doing awesome like a possum. I got the game on Thanksgiving Day in 2016. Let's see, what else do we got here? Just ignore this right here, I haven't changed that yet. The custom 53-foot trailer was updated today to 1.36, and I am running it, so, yeah. Where should we go? How about, not sure I want to go to Vegas. Let's do something long. Alright, Santa Maria. Load of office supplies, 37,000 pounds. And nope, you guys are not seeing anything. This paint job on here is one that I created for the truck, and it is like the Volvo show truck from a couple years ago that pictures are floating all around on the web. We are running a reefer today. Washington for me is definitely going to be a first day buy, and hopefully we do get Utah later this year with what the rumors are saying. And if we do get Utah later this year, that's going to be a fourth quarter release. I'm going to say sometime in December. That all depends on what kind of trailer that I have on. There are times that I do get the itching just to do regular freight market jobs, but ever since we got 1.32 in trailer ownership, I'm going to say 95% of the jobs that I have taken have been cargo market. And now that we have external contracts for owned trailers, I'm going to be doing those also. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, compared to some guys like Lucasi and Pauly and even Clunk, my skinning is nowhere near as good as theirs. Not the first time I slammed into the AI in this game. As a matter of fact, someone on the Steam discussions says one of their models is, "I'll bully the AI so you don't have to." Hey Junior, what's up? Right now we're heading to Santa Maria, California. Right now, it's probably not going to be for a little bit. I just got a brand new monitor, and I don't even know if the camera is even going to fit on top of it like I had before. And even though there's been no word on it, I mean, this is an older model that is no longer in production by Volvo USA. So, or Volvo North America would be the proper term. Now, I am wondering if we're also going to be getting the 760, 860, and whatever the day cab version is of the new truck. And rumor has it the dealership in Reading is a Freightliner dealership. Is it possible from the old licensing blog in 2016 where they showed the Freightliner Cascadia? I just wonder if Daimler USA or Daimler North America once again did produce a license for that older model, And then also we're getting the 2018 Cascadia. I believe the VNR is the day cab and flat top version of the 760 and 860. That I am not sure about. What I am wondering is which truck we are actually going to be getting. We know we're getting the Lone Star because that's been teased several times already. On the teaser thread on the forums, there's a gray model of the 2018 Cascadia. And then in that licensing blog, there was the older Cascadia Evolution style is what they would call it now. But that dealership, from what people are saying, in Reading is a Freightliner dealership. Reason I found that out with the Gellerman edit of the Freightliner Cascadia, the next release for that is actually going to use that dealership in Reading. Apparently he's the one who dug into the files and saw that that dealership was a Freightliner dealer. Now, Western Star and Freightliner, they're underneath the same parent company, which is Daimler North America. So they would be able to get away with selling both Western Star and Freightliner in the same dealership. And that's the way I'm seeing if we ever get Mack, instead of adding separate Mack dealers, go ahead and throw them into the Volvo since they have the same parent company. Apparently right across the river from Portland in Washington is a Western Star factory in the real world. I don't know, I've never been up there, just heard people say that. Hey Miles, how's it going today? Great to see you. I'm very curious about that railroad crossing. I am running a longer trade mod from Alexi P and Piva, and it's supposed to add a bunch of freight cars. Nope, that's just the engine. So looks like that would be like Gallop and things like that. Hey Tom, thank you so much for the subscribe on YouTube. I do appreciate it. that outside view that I'm currently in, for some odd reason, I cannot keep the truck straight in this either. So if you see me wandering all over the road like this, I'm going to apologize. The only news that I know of recently from SCS is there was a beta update today, but that was more into the map editor for modders. So the current version of the game on the beta side is 1.35.0.103. I've done that before, Stingray. Hi again, Miles. What's up today? And just like typical North America, there is two seasons, road construction and winter. When I bought my first steering wheel and pedal set, that's what I had bought, Tom. Great wheel, at least for starting out. What I am using now is the Thrustmaster TX Servo base. I've got the Ferarri 599 Alcantara wheel rim on, then also the T3PA pedal set, TH8A shifter, and the Tech Affliction Mega shifter. It's not down in the video for some odd reason, YouTube. I have that set for my live streaming, but it won't. Every time I go live, it's just at restreaming with Restream.io or whatever that's down there, and I go ahead and get that all popped over once I get done streaming. But if you take a look at one of my previous videos, all of the specs that I use are listed along with my PC specs, and if you want to take a look at my setup, that's listed in there with a Flickr link. Yeah, I only have Farm Sim 17. I haven't got this wheel set up into Farm Sim 17 as of yet, but I use my T150. Perfect for that too. Step on the clutch. Let's do some Georgia Overdrive right here. About the only console that I play is Xbox One, and that's when my brother is home. Otherwise, all my gaming is done here on PC. Hey Daniel, how's it going today? Welcome back to the stream. Roger on that. Holy moly, $4.12 a gallon. $920. Holy moly, talking about getting screwed. don't use social media, Stingray, and I probably could if I wanted to, but to be honest with you, I really don't feel like it. Just too much to keep up with on my limited time. Take care, Tom. Thank you, CA Dot, for letting me bypass. I definitely avoid chicken coops as much as you can, of course. I swear to God, I'm not playing zigzag. Guess it's not having us go towards Bakersfield. I thought it was going to. Hey Jesse, what's up today? are quite welcome. I definitely appreciate you having you join in. Hey Robert, how's it going today? No problem that you're late. It's going quite well. Hey, it's my weekend. I'm not going to be complaining. Well, and, well, pretty much the weekend for everyone else, too. But, yeah, I get a 3-day weekend every week. There we go. I haven't had a driving award in a while. As far as I know, I should be, Jesse. I do know what I am going to be doing tonight, though, is working on this color calibration a little bit more. And it's still not quite to where I need it. I do want to thank you guys for watching this Friday night stream. If you did enjoy today's stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit up that red subscribe button. If you want to get a notification, you enable those by then clicking on the gray bell. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday nights. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.